And this is Kevin Taylor with River Valley Media Day, sponsored by Arvest, and we are going to do some football chatting here with a coach's coach, Coach Spencer Adams, first year at Cedarville, and boy, they've run it a lot. When they threw it, they had wide open receivers because they didn't throw it much. You guys are going to change it up a little bit.
Yes, sir. We're, I've grown up a pro style guy. I love running power and counter and trap and those things, but I also love to take advantage of play action. Love getting the ball in space. Love giving the fast guys an opportunity to have it. And so we're going to be a balanced team. We're going to rely on the run a lot, but we're also going to throw in some play action, some deep passes, stuff like that. Try to loosen up the defense a little bit. Well,
you got to run it and throw it with the offensive line. So tell me about your offensive line.
Offensive line is going to be our strength. We've got that's the first thing I noticed when I walked in the doors. We've got some good-looking big kids. They've been a fun group to work with so far. They've run a few things that I've done, so they had a little bit of an idea. But we'll be anchored by Braxton Bentley. He's a senior. He's an all-conference player. He'll play left guard for us. Good kid. Kind of leads us up front. Then we've got a group of returning starters that kind of some played, some didn't, some were injured most of the year, but guys with a lot of experience that we're going to rely on.
What type of defense do you guys, the 4-3, traditional 4-3, the 3-4?
We're going to base out of a 3-4. Again, that's kind of I've run both. I run a straight 4-3, 3-4. When I got there, the kids that I had, I think that's what best fits us. We're going to bring a lot of pressure. We're going to make the quarterback make tough decisions. We're going to put our secondary guys out there on islands sometimes. I love, as an offensive play caller, I hate pressure and I hate not knowing where people are or if they're lined up head up on us. So we're going to make sure to try to take advantage of that.
So tell me about growing up. You're on the sideline, try not to get run over. Your dad's watching the game, making sure you're okay. But yeah. You grew up in Charleston. You graduated Farmington.
Yes, sir. I actually did get run over several times. I grew up as a football family. I've always knew I wanted to coach. After I got done playing in college, that's the first thing I did was call my dad and ask if I could volunteer for him. And so it's got tremendous advantages growing up like that. There's things that I knew that I witnessed from my dad that have helped me in my career. And my dad continues to be a great resource. He comes to practice all the time. I was coaching in Barton, and he never missed a game. Sometimes our games were 6 hours away, but he was there and helping out. So it's been something that I've grown up with, and it's been a huge positive as I've started my career as a head coach.
Good deal. And then coming in late, you were driving, right? You got married.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Tell me about that.
Recently married. I was on my way to my rehearsal dinner, and Dr. Snyder called me and offered me the job. And so it's a great couple of days. No honeymoon or anything. We enjoyed our wedding, and then I went to work 2 days later. And so it's been a whirlwind, moving across the state, getting married, starting a new job. But it's been a blessing. I've got a great supportive wife. She's been at home trying to put her house together and do all that right now, and she's been great.
Now, she's a pole vaulter. Who's a better athlete?
Her, by far.
Okay. Yeah. Stephanie, the former Stephanie Foreman, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You marry a multiple-time Division I All-American, you just kind of go ahead and see that you're the worst athlete. Of course, I wasn't a very good athlete anyway, but she definitely beats me in that category.
And you guys, Cedarville opens up with?
We play Perryville, August 25th, week 0. Don't really know much about them. I've watched a little bit of film, but we've been trying to focus on us right now. We'll get some scrimmage film on them. Then we'll get a week off after that and host Mountainburg, which, I was made aware that that's a game we need to win.
That's the one you got to have.
Yes,
all right.
Sir.
Well, Spencer Adams, first year of the coach at Cedarville, and taking over for Max Wahazen, and did a great job. Max did an awesome job when he was the coach there. And I want to thank Arvest Bank, and thank you guys for being here today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.